Good morning, Emily.
Good morning, Virginia.
It's so exciting to have you back again this year.
Yeah, I'm super excited to be here for year two.
So it's year two for you, or it's year five for us.
Oh, that's right.
Yes. But it is very exciting. We're back at the Hyatt. It's our second year at the Hyatt. And I'm so happy to have Yelp speaking again and you being part of the event. So why don't you tell us about Yelp and what you're speaking on? Because you're doing a keynote session and then you're doing a regular session.
Yeah, absolutely. So I have been with Yelp since 2014. My role is on business outreach or field marketing, we like to call it. And we are out in the world meeting local business owners and educating them about all the free tools available to make the most on our site. So how to update information about their business, how to add photos that are actually going to help them be found. And we'll talk even a little bit more about some of these tips and tricks for getting online ready that go beyond Yelp as well. One of my sessions is going to be talking about Yelp, getting your information out there and getting some SEO traction with the way that you're telling your business story online. And then the part that I'm actually the most excited about is a panel where we'll be talking about reviews, managing your online reputation, and then also building a marketing strategy utilizing reviews. And not only what you can do with the reviews that you have, but also maybe ways that you can engage with customers, generate reviews without asking for them, and really just turn the review conversation and ecosystem into a marketing strategy for you and your business.
Now that's the keynote piece, is the panel piece where you're going to bring in businesses, right, to
Yep.
talk. Yeah, I think that's very exciting. And as you read more and more about SEO and being found, you find that part of that algorithm and more of it is on reviews and your
Yep.
reputation online. Yes.
Exactly. And the biggest thing that we want to talk about is strategies to make sure that you not only know what's being said about you online, but also know ways that you can insert the messaging and the conversation that you want to be having online when people are talking about you. So even, sometimes taking those positive pieces of feedback and amplifying them or showing them to more customers, or maybe taking some negative feedback and turning it around as an opportunity to highlight who you are as a business and maybe show your customer service, for example, or give folks a sense of who you are as a business just by utilizing those online tools to reflect who you are and to join that conversation.
Yeah, I think it's important that people understand Yelp has evolved. I mean, when you started, it was a restaurant piece, right, to review restaurants. And now Yelp is a place where you can go for anything. And so putting your business there and being found is great because Yelp also gets you put on the list for SEO.
Mhm.
I think the biggest fear that businesses have is, what do I do when I get that bad review? How do
Totally.
I get, right?
And we're going to talk about that. I'm really excited. I have strategies and tactics. One of my big ones is to always use that public comment, whether it's on Yelp or another platform, to publicly acknowledge any negative feedback and not necessarily get into the nitty-gritty of the reviews themselves, but to just acknowledge and show that when someone has an issue, you are responding and maybe taking that conversation offline. But I'm more excited to hear some of these panelists of mine talk about their strategies and ways that they've determined or decided if a review is worth, searching more internally to get some more information and maybe make a change or an adjustment as a business, or potentially to reassert who they are. So I'll give you one quick example. I had a restaurateur who had some higher prices than maybe some of his typical competitors because he was sourcing that farm to table experience and fresh local feel. And so when people would write a review complaining about prices, he would use that as a chance to say, well, that's who we are. We source local. That's why the prices are higher. And that helps kind of indicate to potential customers, maybe this is or isn't the right fit business for you. So sometimes it's good to use a negative review as feedback, and sometimes it's good to use a negative review to assert who you are as a business and a brand.
Right. You need to be out there. You need to be listening to what people are saying. Just because you don't hear it doesn't mean it's not being said. And
Right.
just because you're denying it does not mean it's there. Because everyone
Right.
is online, everyone's on their phone. I recently had a bad experience and posted about it.
Yep.
Nothing. There was no response at all.
I would say that that is the most underutilized ability of businesses and the internet is really using that as a way to engage with customers. And the business owners that were ahead of the game were the ones that saw an online comment like that the same way that they saw someone asking for a manager in their business. And the
Right.
people who thought online didn't matter as much as in person, or that a customer should have come to them in person first, lost that opportunity to really turn someone around and turn them into a buyer and confident person in your brand and in your company.
Even a fan, if I tell someone, because I use my personal relationships to say this was a great fit or this company did a great thing for me, I certainly will use my buying power not to go back if I'm displeased. And I certainly will tell my friends about, and people just, it may not go viral, but it has an impact.
Right. Absolutely. Absolutely.
So what are you excited about? You're bringing some people to talk. That's great. Some clients, I'm excited to meet them. And you'll have a table there for people to come to talk to you and your employees from Yelp to see how they can help their businesses.
Yep, we're really excited about that. We'll have someone round the clock during the day of the event to answer questions, log into accounts, create accounts. And yeah, just really having those authentic conversations. I would say a lot of people think that Yelp is a big company that has folks calling them, but never a person they can meet in person. And that is my job that day, to kind of be that face in person and really put a name with our brand and show you guys that we do have tools and resources that are available for business owners. They might just not be known to you yet. So opening up your eyes and your opportunity about Yelp, but also just about other platforms and kind of how your customers and your reviews can be a part of that marketing strategy as you try to get more people in the door.
Absolutely. And Yelp is a great place. I know a guy, one of my clients, who used to advertise exclusively in display ads, and he is now, I believe, paying Yelp for
Yeah, I
reviews.
mean,
Yeah.
we have a lot of performance-based programs as well as some enhanced profile features. So ads and, visual things that you can do to kind of get yourself in front of more people. But when people are searching on Yelp, they're very close to making that transaction. We're very low in that, decision funnel before you're spending money somewhere. So it's great to have your information on our site, have it accurate, and be able to be connected with someone when they need what you offer, the goods or services that you provide.
Right. Absolutely. Because, that's one of those things about mobile, in terms of, if you're there and you have mobile going, when you're driving around, people are looking, and that it's
Right.
at that moment they're ready to make a decision. That, like you said, you're farther down in the funnel. You're not starting way up here. They've already made a whole bunch of decisions, and now they're ready to pull that trigger. So it is important.
Exactly. Exactly.
Oops, I lost you. There we go. All my fault. Technical issues from the technical person. Vanessa was giving us a shout out.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm excited to have you come. I'm excited for you to be there. It's going to be a great year, and we're going to meet lots of businesses and help them with their digital online marketing and awareness.
Yep. And if anyone on the line still needs any sort of code to register, feel free to reach out to me on Facebook, and I can work with you to get a code and get you guys registered for the event.
Great. Thank you, Emily. We will talk to you very soon.
Sounds good. We'll see you soon at the event.
Okay. Bye.